How you doing? Today I'm going to show you how to put on this quick torque cam from Eccentric systems. Makes your pedal a lot faster. So here's what we're going to do. This is an axis pedal, and there's a special one just for an axis pedal. I happen to have the heavy-duty spring on here, so it does not work with the heavy-duty spring, so I ordered myself a regular spring that goes on most axis pedals here anyway. So what you got to do is loosen this up right here. Bottom, there's one on each side, so you want to put that in there. Loosen that up as well, and then this just slides right off like that, and you can take your spring off. Now, if you have the right spring, you can just leave the spring on. You also want to adjust this a little bit so you have some room to work with this in case you would need it. So you want to loosen that down a little bit. See, there, doing that, and then loosen this to give yourself some play in here. So now what you want to do is, if you have oiled your pedals at all, you probably want to clean this off a little bit, this shaft right here, and it's round. There's no flat side to it, it's all round. So what you want to do is, that's the old heavy duty spring, put that aside, get the new one. It's the old part, goes on there, put that aside. Just take the quick torque cam with the adjustment on the outside, just put it on here, and there's a small little piece inside of here too. It came with the axis one because this is round. There's also different size spacers. Now I found the big spacer. There's 3 in the package. The biggest spacer is the one that works for this particular pedal and lines the spring and the shaft up. So what you want to do is just slide this on, kind of push that on with that, and make sure this little piece inside of here on the bottom stays in there nice and tight as well. Now, there's a set screw inside of here. Not this big screw, but there's a set screw. And I'll show you. So you stick this in here, and you'll find the set screw. There it is. It's in there now. So what you want to do is take your pedal back to where you usually would have it, which would be, for me, it would be right about here. And then you just want to tighten that set screw to where it's about even like that. I tightened it a little bit, and you want to hold it real good and give it a nice tighten down. Alright, now you want to take your spring and put it back on the top, right on the bottom. Then you want to adjust your pedal spring down here. You can see that, but I'm turning this to tighten it, and see now the pedal's kind of going back a little bit. You can see the beater going back to where you want it. So this is an easier way to adjust it too, this way. You just keep kind of tightening it to where you see where everything's going to be more even. Just a little bit more for me. Depends on where you want this to sit. Now there's adjustments here and here too as well that you can change that too. But this is just so you don't have to mess with it too much, really. Then just tighten that down a little bit to where it's all nice and snug. The spring's not really that tight. See, you can still actually turn it. But here it is. It is finished. And you see there's hardly any slap back to this pedal anymore. It's nice and tight. It's real smooth. So that's the Eccentric Systems quick torque cam on an axis pedal.